But here we go. I wonder what the thought behind using Game & Watch against Cloud is, but let's see if it works. Nice back air from Ethan, but he gets cross-slashed by Mark. Mark is chasing Ethan, and now he gets him with a grab. Ethan sent off stage for the second time, getting back up. Mark trying to charge his limit, but he is not able to use it. Now he gets limit, but Ethan keeps sending him up. Limit cross slash hits Ethan. Ethan with a jab lock makes it even, completely even actually, to 82.6 for a second there. Now still even. Nice juggle from Ethan, but he does not keep him up for much longer. He kills the cross. Ethan kills the cross slash with a bomb, and another bomb will send Mark off stage. Nice pressure from Ethan, keeping Mark on his toes and away from him. Oh wow, that fourth match was very close, but Mark does still manage to get Ethan off stage. Ethan gets back on stage, but with a limit cross slash, Ethan goes off flying. Ethan picks up a beam and he uses it. Sword beam, right? Yeah, he uses it to get his bucket filled. Let's see if that comes into play later on. An up smash, that's for Ethan. Ethan makes it even stocks against Mark, who does an up B but misses completely, and now Mark is getting juggled. Ethan trying to get back into a commanding position, but does not make it into center stage as Mark takes control of it. Ethan tries to land, but he gets tilted forward by Mark. Pretty even at the moment. Mark does not get the up air, which will have put Ethan in a really bad situation. But right here, Ethan still in his second stock gets hit by a limit attack, but shields it, but then gets hit by the up tilt. Mark with an up B, but Ethan landing with an aerial attack, which Mark gets hit by. And now he gets grabbed and thrown off stage, but Mark makes it back on stage, and a dash attack will do it. Ethan on his last stock of game 1. Let's see how long he can keep this stock without taking a lot of damage. Ethan, Mark with almost with limit. He's going to get back on stage without using it. Now with a grab, he is sent off again. Mark tries to get on again, but Ethan allows him. He misses any punish he might have needed, but Mark getting back on stage for the second time, and I don't think he'll do it another time because he's got no limit and he's way too far from the stage. Alright, we're into our last stock situation here. Game 1 of winners finals. Mark missed the up B and gets punished for it by Ethan. Ethan trying to get back into center stage, but Mark will not let him do that at the moment. Nice job from Ethan sending Mark off stage, but now Mark with limit will try to keep Ethan off stage, but an up, he misses his limit attack, and an up B does send him off flying. Nice dash attack from Ethan, who gets nice down smash. Mark trying to get back on stage, cross slash does not do it, and Ethan with a up B into up air, and again he does bury him and knocks him off stage with a forward smash. Ethan takes game 1 in this best of 5 situation in game 5 in winners finals. Here we go. Here's all our social media if you wanna see it while they choose stage. Alright, we're gonna go with Battlefield in this game 2. Let's see what. Okay, we're gonna have a Cloud against a DK. No, DK. Oh well, Ethan's not really engaging right now. He's just charging his arm. He's charging his rage, and now he's engaging in the game. He is exchanging hits, but he's mostly getting hit at the moment. Gets back on stage. Nice back air and into an air, but not B with limit. Gives Mark a lot of advantage in the situation where he has dealt a lot more damage. Nice grab from Mark on the neutral get up from Ethan. Now a back air for Mark will send Ethan flying off again. Ethan still trying to get back on stage, still trying to get back on this game, but with DK you don't really need much. Oh, what? That was a good guess of where it's gonna be, but Mark did not go where Ethan thought he would be, and right now they're both still at a high percentage, still in the first stock after a minute and almost a half of play, but slash beam with limit sends Ethan flying, and Mark does not recover from that. It's even match. Second stock. Let's see how this game develops. We have Mark missing the up B but not getting punished right, but forward smash will do a lot of damage against Ethan. Nice up tilt into a down air, but does not continue to do anything for Ethan, who gets tagged by Mark before he could react. Back air, that's it. Mark trying to get back on stage. Donkey punch does not do it. And the last hit of limit slash beam does it in a down air into an up smash for Mark will send Ethan off into his last stock. But a back air will damage a lot of Mark's percentage. Now with a cross slash hitting into a dash attack, but Mark not hitting for Mark. Mark now with a juggle situation where he is keeping Ethan up and has already done 60% damage. Cross slash hitting Ethan, and now he gets sent off stage, trying to recover. Up B from Mark is putting Ethan in a very uncomfortable position where he is at 140 on his last stock while Mark is still on his second stock, and Mark gets limit right now, but he uses it way too fast and does not do much damage as he meets Ethan's shield. And now we are even stocks with Ethan with a lot of rage, trying to get back into this situation, but he has to get around Mark to get back on stage. Mark with an up B to get back on stage, but an up down air will do it. Mark evens up the scoreboard. It's 1-1, and we are going into game 3 in this very contested match. Alright, let's see what they decide for this one. Oh, you cannot see best of 5. There we go. Did I fix that? Yes, I did. Alrighty. Battlefield against well, with the same characters we had in game 1. Mark choosing Cloud again and using. Oh shoot. Alrighty, we missed a little bit of the game in the recording, but we are back. Okay, we're recording again. Are we? Oh my god. Okay, we're still recording. Mark gets into his last talk. Alrighty, pretty even match. Okay, uh, sorry, I misread that. Mark leading by one, almost a whole stock as Ethan's trying to get back into this one. Mark trying to approach carefully at this point. I think he's playing it smart as Ethan has a lot of work to do to get back into this one. He's landing a bit dangerously, but now he gets grabbed and punished by Mark. Ethan seems to be rushing things, and now he's 2 stocks down as Mark has a lot of rage, stealing his first stock. Mark, or last champion of STC, oh, last winner of STC, has seems to be a lot more cool-headed, and now with limit he can do a lot of damage using this. Game & Watch flying. Nice work from Mark to put Ethan in a bad situation, but nice up air from Ethan to send him off flying again, which only hits once. Having hit another time might have put Mark in an even worse situation. Nice pressure with a back air, and Mark wins by 3 stocking Ethan. Ethan has to choose a better way to approach Mark as he heads into game 4 with a lot of work to do. Is it 2-2? What, 2-1? 2-1, right? Oh, sorry. My bad, I forgot one match. Sorry, I was dealing with some technical difficulties. I didn't get to watch the 3rd game. Alrighty, back to Donkey Kong. Game 5 situation. Let's see how Donkey Kong works for Ethan in this last game. Here in Yoshi's story, where death can come quite early, Ethan is choosing to face Mark's cloud. Although that small blast zones can also play against him. But here we go with recovery, which uses up Mark's limit. Nice up B to get out of pressure from Mark. Cross slash sending Ethan flying. Ethan's still trying to get back, but Mark keeps hitting him before he can set foot on the stage, and a lot of pressure from Mark to send him off flying again. Mark with almost with limit at this point. Is trying to get away from Ethan, and now he does have limit. Then slash beam hits Ethan, already at 60% in this game. And Mark sending Ethan flying off again. Ethan trying to get back on stage, but Mark will not allow him to set foot on the main stage. Ethan off flying to the top again, and then down air. Does not hit into up air for Mark. Mark with limit, but has to use it up to get back on stage. Right away, Mark sending off beams to Ethan. Flash beams, there you go. And back air doesn't for Ethan, who has the same amount of stocks as Mark at this point, but he does have a lot of work to do to catch up percentage-wise. Nice spot dodge from Ethan, who hits him with a donkey punch, and this is his chance to get back into this. Trying to pressure Mark into making a mistake, but Mark with a forward tilt sends Ethan flying. Ethan trying not to get hit by Mark. nice aerial for Marks and Ethan flying, but right now it is pretty even, although slash beam does hit Mark, but he is sent off to the blast zone by a command grab from Ethan. Well, it's a regular grab, but it becomes a command grab, so yeah. Mark gets off of the pressure with 2, not just 1, up beast. Ethan trying to chase Mark off stage, and he is doing a lot of damage. Ethan gets back, but uses up his limit. Now with a juggling situation for Mark, but does not last long as Ethan gets back on stage. Up B for Mark sends Ethan into an uncomfortable position when he was edge guarding. Now he's in the receiving end of that. Ethan gets back on stage, but keeps getting pressured by Mark into getting sent off stage. Mark keeps Ethan on the corner. Ethan with a back air. Well done, sending Mark into losers finals. Well done. What a game! What a